it's going fairly smooth. Like, it's not taking nearly as many fails as some of the other rooms. I just gotta come up with a better reflex than just dash straight up for that particular section. I think I could take a little montage time break. That was not dashing into this thing. Thankfully, I get a second chance. I wonder what percentile of my deaths are going to be specifically to that area. Like that obvious part in which I know how to not die to, yet I keep dying to. If it's more than half, I'll be upset. But I'm not going to count, so the world will never know. Ah, so that's how that works. Just not quite sure how that works. Probably not the way I did it, though. I was gonna say, at least I get a second chance. But then... then 2020 happened. Alright. I see what I gotta do now. And it's not get sandwiched for the 20th billionth time. Well played. Well played. I gotta say, I am dying a lot on this, but so far this is a lot more fun than the rest of this B-side. Or at least the section that I previously have been with this B-side. This is the kind of stuff I kind of, minus the goals, this is the kind of stuff I kind of expect with doing 2020. I was gonna say, as nice as it's kind of forgiving, but I think if I don't get enough momentum the first time, even though I can hit that crystal, I can't do anything with that crystal. So it's just like complete. I am just toast. Does falling on the spikes on top count as getting sandwiched in that one embarrassing death area? Not high enough. I need. It's almost like I need to go above that spiked area, but my momentum's not high enough to do that, is it? Thank goodness momentum's delayed. I mean, it threw me off because I wasn't expecting it to be delayed. But I would have been boned completely if it wasn't. At least I'm getting through that area fairly consistently now. I'm just constantly dying in that other area. And that's the B-side for you. Having a second dash for that particular area would make this so much easier. Then again, I can argue that with practically any portion of the game, but right now it just feels like I need a second dash for that particular section. There we go, there we go. Except I screwed up the momentum. I got too excited about actually pulling off that jump that I wasn't prepared for the rest of the platforming I had to do in that room. So close yet so far. I'm real proud that I can get that one section so smooth now. And maybe I can get this! My phone was just 45 degrees. The other way. We could have been out of here, and I could have... And we definitely would have avoided me making a peanut butter jelly time joke from getting squashed by those skies 20 million times. Because everyone needs to be saved from me making that horrible joke, because that's way, like, oh my god, I feel old just thinking about how old that is. Like, maybe 10 years ago? You know, how old was the dancing banana meme? Yes, this is what we're going to be spending this time going through probably the second hardest B-side in this game. How old is frickin' peanut butter jelly time? The answer is too old. And no one even does the meme anymore, so why am I bringing so much attention to it? Then again, I think my time to be a memester. Oh my god! I mean, I got this on the red, but my brain didn't calculate, or it didn't associate with my brain that it was a laser death yet. Frick. Okay, so A-side is a lot more fast-paced with this stuff. B-side feels a bit slow pace, which I like the fast-paced stuff, but considering the difficulty, it's probably good that the frickin' B-side's a little slower pace, because I kinda need the focus to pull off this particular bit of platforming. Is it montage time already? Please don't have it be montage time already. Delish! If only I could like pause time so I could like take moments to see where things are, because mostly, a lot of times I'm just reacting to things and not even being able to process what's going on. Like that platform that goes up, I didn't notice until like maybe the 5th death in, and little stuff like that. I had a swing before where I could do that without getting tripped up by the momentum. Why am I struggling with that now? I think I still had momentum even though I didn't jump. Even though I just dashed and didn't jump, I think I still had momentum there, which really conked me, and I think that's the first time I hit her the same time she hits me. I don't think I ever would have thought that was possible. I was just gonna be honest with you there. Okay, just wait, is what that boils down to. Eek. I was hoping that was enough. Thank goodness they gave me a bone there. That's not what I should do. Okay, good. Refresh dash, I can fly. I gotta fly high, making the references to stall out the commentary. Cause I'm so focused, I don't want to think about what to say. So making the references is an easy cop-out to my possible misery. And there was a platform right down there for me to touch and refresh the dash. You must. Okay, it actually feels really super convenient to have something that refreshes my dash, because I can take. It gives me more time to think about what the heck to do. Yeah, this is definitely a lot slower pace than the A side, which I like that, and I feel like I'm repeating myself. I like the fast pace of the A side, but I forgive it for this because dang, this would be insane if you had to do reflex fast. If you had to do things reflexively. Or reactionary. But I stutter as I say that because I kind of get the impression that's what the C side's gonna be. Which is why C sides are not gonna be part of this playthrough. I half want to do the stream, but I also want to like. The biggest issue with doing the Celeste playthrough is not the fact that I want to play this game on my own, but I also want to capture my first reaction to certain things. So I feel like I'm missing out on playing this game on my own. Like, picking up on speedrunning it kind of helps, but like, if I'm going to be doing that more, I think I want to save it for streams, and if I'm going to be streaming Celeste more, I really want to finish up the story before. And like, I've done it once, I'll probably do it a couple more times, but the more I get done with the plot before, like, I really pick up an audience with Celeste speedrunning of all things, the safer I'll be from spoilers. Because I will admit, this game is super old. 2020, it came out 2018. It's not the oldest game, but it's an old game. It's old enough to the point where people are a lot less forgiving with spoilers, which sucks. Because I'll admit, like, for a game that I love so much, I should have beaten it more. And wasn't there like a disc there? I'm not imagining things. There was a disc there. I didn't just jump into a pit of nothingness, right? I'm not imagining this. I don't know what I did wrong there. I know what I did wrong there. Bop you in the head. I just realized, is the game... Yeah, I'm not crazy! There was a guy there! And he just hops up and down. But I think for some reason he just didn't pop back up. Or time just felt like it moved around the circle. Was expecting that to respawn, and it didn't, and thankfully I was able to react. Cause otherwise we have to do all that over again. I'm not sure how well my patience would hold. Wait. I'm not crazy. That feather does not last nearly long. Does that feather? Do they really expect me to get for that whole area? I think they just want me to, like, dash at the very last second. Yeah, I have to pretty much have to be perfect with my feather movement, so I can dash, hit this next feather. Forgot that, well, it's sort of forgetting, sort of a learning experience, that those things can't be hit with the feather. You have to actually dash into them to provoke them. Which, I mean, it's fine. They give me a feather right there. Okay, maybe I gotta think a little bit more careful about that. Okay. I'll admit, this 20 minutes is going by a lot faster than the last 20 minutes I had in this particular B-side. I'm glad this... I feel pretty confident in saying that the worst part of the stage was taken care of in the last part. It's good because I like this game too much to hate on it. How did that work? More importantly, how did I screw that up? I know how, but like, it's not really a good way to explain it. I mean, it's kind of annoying. Do we really need a laser at this point? Like, I already got a platform carefully enough, and I get that's like would be a challenge, more of an A-side challenge, but it's just something about trying to do this sort of platforming while avoiding balanced attacks. Frickin' sucks and doesn't feel fair. I mean, it's not so bad. I mean, like, it's not like getting in the way anymore or anything. Okay. Shoot. I overestimated how much time I would have on that feather. Man, they expect me to do a lot for my next checkpoint. But then again, I could say that about a couple B-side rooms. And not just for this level. Like, I needed to not move out of the way, because then I wouldn't be able to do the next dash. So I pretty much had to feed myself to that laser. The only thing I can think of is to stall for enough time for the laser to go by. And that's why they give you that ceiling there. Okay, now it's making sense. Don't kill me now! Having a good time, having a ball is not over. But it is over. Hey yo! I mean, I say it's over, but sometimes this is the hardest part. Frickin' Chapter 2 B-side, I will never forget. Section through here, getting out there. Platforming has been my friend up to now. I just got thinking in my head that I'd be done making musicals, and yet here I am. Default into a trend once again. Okay. Only other thing I can think about is talking about the level itself. So I am getting some good vibes from this song in particular. Not if I do it like that. Alright. Okay, hop along. I just realized the next B-side is going to be my first B-side where I officially have 2 dashes to work around with. This is going to be interesting. Though, like I said, I am tempted to just skip to Farewell, because the sooner I can complete that story... I don't know how much story is tied to the Farewell chapter, but I'm pretty sure there's some story hidden behind it. And the longer it takes for me to do Farewell, the more likely I am to get spoiled, and I'd probably be heartbroken if I got spoiled on frickin' Farewell. So that in of itself makes me feel real tempted to just skip the B-side, but it doesn't. I feel like I shouldn't take on Farewell as a chapter until I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. I've done everything else possible with the game, and I'm ready to officially close the playthrough. Still, this has been such an ongoing project. The fact that I'm even starting to ponder that is a little bit fascinating in and of itself. Ooh, like, if I was gonna do a montage of this area, where would I even get the music? My gut kind of screams that this is the music that plays on the seaside, but because I've been trying to avoid spoilers as much as I can, I have no idea. Wow, that actually worked for once. Don't screw it up now! Hey! Center of the Earth. Right, I keep forgetting I gotta actually press A on that. It just seems like an automatic semantic thing. B-side complete. So that's a good video length in of itself, and actually kind of short for a B-side recording session. But hey, it's done. Since I already started Chapter 7 B-side, I might as well at least see what that's like. Oh yeah, and then there's Chapter 8 B-side. I completely forgot about that. You know what? I just want to check back in on the progress we're making on this. Yeah, we're still sitting one short, I believe. Yep. One more. And then this is opened up to us. Yeah. I'll decide what to do with Chapter 8's B-side when we get to it. But we've come so far, I think I'll at least try to knock out a little bit more of Chapter 7's B-side before considering jumping right over to Farewell. Until we meet again though, take care.